off I am on my HR journey, and along comes David Ulrich. Right? Everyone knows David, right? He's written some tremendous thought leadership articles around HR, and that was his first book, HR Champions, in 1997. And he talked about the 4 roles of HR: strategic partner, change agent, administrative expert, and employee champion. Right? Tremendous book, and it truly was like, thank God somebody is talking my language, right? Because that is the role of HR. Right? That is truly what we should be doing. So off with this new knowledge, like a HR conquistador, right? I went through my HR career. But like you, my story has to be similar to your story, and it's our story. So what is the chapter, the next chapter that we're going to write? And that's why we're here today. Because, and by the way, David Ulrich in HR Champions warned us, there's an inherent paradox between being a strategic partner and employee champion, and a change agent and administrative expert. It's a fine line that we need to balance. Because in reality, all 4 of those things are part of our role. The entire world of work is going to significantly transform because of technology, and organizations are not ready for it, and we can play a critical role to make that happen. Actually, not we can, we need. We need to play a critical role to make that happen. Only 9% of organizations are ready for the digital age. Okay? Blockchain, I won't go through the technical details of it, but basically net, it is going to transform how we do business transactions. Okay? So if I'm Amazon right now, okay, and I'm actually saying this, I have to be worried. Because blockchain technology will actually enable me as an actual consumer to buy products directly from the manufacturer without going through a middleman. Okay? So what does that mean for HR? Well, one quick idea. If I'm working at ADP, I'd be really worried right now. Because you do not have to, in the near future, you will not have to go through third-party vendors like ADP to do payroll transactions. It can be done on the blockchain. It's happening. It's happening. It will happen. Right? AI, can completely transform the overall employee experience. Okay? It really totally can. Chatbots, etc. And if you don't believe me, let's just talk about the impact of social. Okay? Social media, this is Facebook's growth. Okay? In 2007, it was nothing. Now it's over 2 billion users over 10 years. Okay? Even, my father is on Facebook. Right? He always says, thank you for sending me photos. Like, no, I'm not sending photos. It's a wall. I post the wall. Everyone can see it. Right? Okay? And if that girl looks like your daughter, I can tell you it looks like mine. She only knows the world of mobile. Right? She's on her iPad, on her iPhone constantly. Right? So, the CEO of Google said that if the last 10 years was the race to mobile, the next 10 years will be the race to AI. And we're already seeing it, right? Amazon, Google, Alexa, it's happening, right? And it will transform the world of work, and it will transform nature along with it. Now there's a third paradox I'm going to add to David's paradoxes. Paradoxon, what is the plural of paradox? Right? Is paradoxes? Thank you. Okay, so is that we as HR professionals are almost hardwired to mitigate risk. That's our job. Okay? But we need to take risks, calculated risks. We need to step outside of the box, and we have to stop benchmarking ourselves to other HR departments for best practices. If you want to truly look at best practices, stop looking over your right and your left shoulder. Look to marketing departments. Okay? That is how we can truly leverage this technology. And so, it's like building a muscle, right? When we build muscles, we have to break down the muscle to build it back up. Micro tears. Okay? We need to break down the HR muscle. It needs some micro tears so it will come back stronger. And that is what technology can do. So, here's my last slide. Great information, right? Well, what do I do with it when I go back to work? This is a model. I will not claim that is my model, but is one that I found, thank goodness, early on within my HR career. And I had this thing literally posted at my desk, at my work cubicle when I had one, right? Every day I was looking at this. At what value level am I delivering to my internal customers? So if you're a CHRO here today, right, you can use this very simple framework for your overall HR organization, or even if you're an HR administrator right now, at what level am I operating within my job and how can I move up the value chain? At its most basic level, level 1, you're an extra pair of hands. You're not adding any value at all. You are an extra pair of hands, 0 value add. At level 2, you are the technical expert delivering client wants, such as issues related to legal and compliance, right? That's part of our role, okay? Level 3 is the quantum shift, where we identify and meet client needs. Okay, this is us being proactive. This is us understanding, as true business partners, understanding the business as much as our internal clients, so that we're coming proactively to them with ideas, solutions, and not waiting for them to come to us, ask us. At level 4, strategic partner. You know, that is truly the ultimate level, right? It's HR nirvana. And to me, the ultimate test of it is a very simple one. What meetings are you asked to go to, and why are you asked to go there? So if you're being asked to come, you know, for 10 minutes to talk about some HR topic at your, you know, senior level business meetings, and then you exit because the HR portion of our event today is over, right? That is not level 4 HR work, okay? Very simply put, I've always viewed my role as a business leader with an HR background, never as an HR functional manager, right? And so as such, we need to bring that level of value. So what does this have to do with technology? It has everything to do with technology. Because technology is an enabler for us to get rid of or to reduce those level 1 and level 2 things. Giselle mentioned it, okay? It can help us to, because it's the opportunity cost of our time. We all have the exact same amount of time each and every day. It's technology that's going to allow us to operate at that higher level, okay? But AI is not going to transform your world tomorrow. So what do you do tomorrow when you go back to your office? You take the same framework and the same model and you use it to just, where am I spending my time? It's a micro tear. We need to make micro tears. We need to change how we do work, change how we're organized, change the way we think now to help our organizations get ready for the future to be able to truly operate at that higher level and to have the impact that we want to have, right? So it's not about, at some point in the future, really interesting stuff, Paul, but, right? The time is now. The time is now. And that's why we're here today. And that's why we're so thrilled to have this forum here, because I truly believe that this is our moment, right? And I believe in every one of you that you can do it for the virtual fact that you're here, right? And so now it's about what are we going to do about it. And that is how I like to end, and that is what I want you to think most of walking out of here after our time here today.